A person who had to get out of the mud and a person who was spoon-fed their whole life would never see eye to eye. It all starts with parenting. A lot of us want to spoil our kids. A lot of us want to give our kids great things, the new Jordans, everything they want, but not realizing we ain't make them earn it. So when you spoon feed your child, they just become relying on you for the rest of their life, and then they turn 40 and 50 years old, still stand with their motherfucking mammy. It starts with us as parents first. So let me give you the game. He who never fell down is much weaker than he who fell down and got back up. You gotta go through some adversity to become successful. You gotta go through something to challenge you, to make you great. You gotta understand, ain't nothing just gonna be handed to you. That ain't how life's set up. You gotta go, it's gotta challenge you. If it don't challenge you, it ain't gonna never make you better. Understand that. A lot of people just feel like, man, I supposed to be spoon-fed. A lot of women rely on their man for money. A lot of women trying to look for a baller, a rapper, an entertainer, or something that can save them, but they ain't trying to get their own shit up. See, what you women gotta understand is, once that nigga with that money leave you, you go back to the projects. You go back to living on Section 8 public houses, government assistance, WIC. That's what you gotta realize. Understand the difference between a person that was spoon-fed and a person that had to get it out the mud. It's different respect levels for that type of shit. Get out here and earn something. Get out here and get it on your own. Get out here and go through something. Cause you're gonna have to go through it to get to it. Don't nothing just come to you. You're gonna have to train with the greats to become great. You're gonna have to go through some bullshit to get to the real shit. That's just how life's set up. And if you're down right now, you gotta understand God just testing you before he bless you. It's a test before every blessing. Just understand that. A lot of these people living with their mama and daddy at the age of 40 and 50 years old ain't never moved, ain't never seen nothing, because they want to be spoon-fed for the rest of their life. They don't want to man up, a woman up. They don't want to grow up. They want to be a Toys R Us kid for the rest of their motherfucking life, so they ain't growing up, they ain't better than they self. He who was spoon-fed his whole life is much weaker than he who fell down and got back up. Understand that game right there. We the business.